Apologies for the pain in the ass. Okay, cool. We are live on Twitch. Can everybody hear me all right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Me. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the draw for the 2023 tournament. My name's Critch. So yeah, here's the draw. Apologies for the lateness. I am currently working from home, and I was pulled into a meeting, and it went long. Anyone who knows what's been in the office knows meetings go long, so I do apologise for that. I am going to have to be really quick today. But yeah, um, I will start very shortly, and I've got 15 minutes, so we're going to try and speed run this, and then go as fast as possible. Well, go as fast as possible, but still do it so like people can see draw cards and stuff. Okay, so if Ticker wants to move over to the gold, um, let's get this show on the road. Okay, cool. So, two names in for um for gold seed 4, LT and CC. So if I go into the hat. Okay, so the first name pulled out of the draw is LT, US of A, 144.32. That's LT, US of A, 144.32. Which means the next person is obviously going to be Kane, California. California, 2 hours 45:28. Kane, California, California. Cool. All right. Next two, go into the hat. Let's do this. Okay, so the first third seed for the gold bracket is, and going into LT's group, is Kieran OG 78, Northern Ireland, 144.06. That's Kieran OG 78, 144.06, Northern Ireland. You, which means the next person will obviously be, and going into the group with Ken California, is Zoton 2, England, 142.53. That's Zoton 2, England, 142.53. I'm not going too fast, am I? Okay, thank you. Okay, so seed 2 for the gold. The first person in seed 2 going into the first gold group is Pet Piaguana, US of A, 135.17. That's Pet Piaguana, US of A, 135.17. Which means the next person coming out of D2 is Larakin, Australia, 143.26. That's Larakin, Australia, 143.26. Okay. And then we move on to the final two runners who placed the first seed in gold. The first person pulled out will be, and completing of the first group will be X Lebo Matt B, Russia, 141.41. That's X Lebo Matt B, Russia, 141.41. apologies for my Teams notifications. The last person pulled out and making up the gold, if I've done this correctly, is House Boulevard 143.31. That's House Boulevard 143.31 from United Kingdom. I will close Teams now for a second. I don't want to speak to you whilst doing the draw. Okay, so now we move on to Platinum. All C4s are going to go into the hats. So the first one to come out of Platinum and C4 will be Seasoner UK 137.32. That's Seasoner UK 137.32. The second person pulled out a Platinum tier in C4 will be Spam78 UK. That's Spam78 UK. I am not going to read out the times anymore because I can't see them through the through the through the card, unfortunately. So it's just going to be the name and the country, I'm afraid. Okay, so the next person pulled out will be Chori, Argentina. It's Chori, Argentina. Oh, Keith. Which means the last person, if I've pulled them out correctly, is Luke England. That is Luke from England. Okay, cool. All right, so next we move on to C3s in Platinum. They go into the hats. Move them around. Okay, so the first C3 pulled out and going into Seasoners group will be, or the Rod group, will be JPEG Image, Australia. So that's JPEG Image, Australia. The next person pulled out and going into Spams group will be Doc from the US of A. So that's Doc from the US of A. Okay, so the next person pulled out and going into Chori's group will be Hamster. US of A? Hamster? Sorry if you're not from the US of A, sorry. Oh, Ukraine. Oh, sorry. My mistake. And then the last person coming out of the hat should be, if I've done this correctly, is IGTP Moldova. So that's IGTP Moldova. Cool. We move on to C2s in the Platinum brackets for these names. So just midi bowl into the hats. Move these people around. The big names in this one, you've got Being, War, LP3, Tyler. Okay, so first C2 being pulled out of Platinum will be Warbage, UK. So that's going to be Warbage, UK. The second person coming out of Platinum for C2 will be LP3 Cinema Canada. So that's LP3 Cinema Canada. Okay, the next person coming out of Platinum to make up the group Hamster and Trory will be that'll be Tyler from England. So that's Tyler from England. He got a nice Morgan badge on the top there. And then the last person making up IGTP and Luke's group, if I've done this correctly, I believe I have, I've checked before, will be Being from the US of A. So that's Being from the US of A. Cool. And then we move on to the seed ones going into the hats. Again, I am speed running this because I need to be back in 10 minutes. Okay, so the first person or the first seed from Platinum going into the first group will be Gavin, Ireland. That's Gavin from Ireland. Um, the second person from Platinum, making up the group of LP3 Doc and Span, will be. I think I know who this is already because they have a distinctive draw card. It will be Lance Corporal Falco. It'll be Lance Corporal Falco. Very nice draw card there. I believe it was Falco was the first one to give me the draw card. Okay. The next person making up the group with Tyler, Hamster, and Trory will be. Will be Cody JE21. So that's Cody JE21 from Australia. Which means the last person making up the group of Being, ITTP, and Luke will be Detops from Australia 129.59. So that's Detops from Australia 129.59. Queens. Yeah, some really good matches in Platinum there, you know. I won't go into them, but yeah, some really good matches across the board. They're really looking forward to that. Okay, now we move on to the Diamond and Champion tier. Really looking forward to this. It should be really interesting. Okay, so 4 names from Seed 4 for Diamond going into the hats. Move these around. Okay, so the first name pulled out for the Diamond tier will be Axie, Poland, Uzbekistan, Wales, England. Who knows these days? Axie. Okay. Next person pulled out will be. Apologies for the messenger tone. It'll be very original 95. That's very original 95. Thank you. Okay, and then the second to last person going into the Pin Pals group will be Coda Truck US of A. So that's Coda Truck US of A. Which means the last person out of Diamonds, C4, should be Pelican, Australia. That's Pelican from Australia. Okay, so next 4 runners who play Seed 3 in Diamond go into the hat. Big runners here, Finn, Gibstack, Spear, and Sid. Okay, so the first runner going into the group with Axington will be Spearmeister, US of A. So that's Spearmeister, US of A. The next runner going into originals group or the cookbook group will be it'll be Sid 12901 UK. That's Sid 12901 UK. Okay. Next runner going into a group of Cola Truck will be Gibbs Stack US of A 13056. So that's Gibbs Stack 130. Sorry, not 13056, 13025, should I say? Sorry, it's reversed. A nice draw card there, Gib. And then the last person going into a group of Pelican will be, if I've done it correctly, Finesse UK 12748. So that's Finesse UK 12748. Okay. All right. So next group, C2 runners of Diamond go into the hats. Big runners here, and there could be some big matchups. Okay, so the first person going into the group of Spear and Axie will be Greeny 12514 PB Australia. So that's Greeny from Australia. Okay. Next runner going into the group with Sid and Original will be it will be Goof. Goof from the US of A. So Goof from the US of A goes into the group with Sid and Original. The next runner going into the group with Gibstack and Coda Truck will be one of my favorite draw cards, actually. Just looking at it now. We've got CTD, Crazy Tone Dog, US of A. So that's CTD, Crazy Tone Dog, US of A. Which means last group, if I've done it correctly, should be it should be Bedge from Australia. So Bedge from Australia. Okay, cool. Going on to seed ones now from Diamond. They are going to go into the hat. There's a big mix up. Okay, so the first person going into a group with Greeny, Spear, and Axington. Tough group. Whoever gets this will be Ty Fuzzle, England. So that's Ty Fuzzle, England. Apologies for the PB. I know that is definitely wrong. All right. So the next runner going into a group with Guff, Sid, and Original will be Towson, Germany, 128.53. So that's Towson, Germany, 128.53. I know Sid will be very happy about that. Big matchup. Very nice group that is, Towson, Goth, and Sid, and Original. Be interested to see who wins that. Okay, so the last one I got into Pin Pals is Hammer Crimson, US of A. So that's Hammer Crimson, US of A. Which means the last runner going into a group with Bedge, Finesse, and Pelican should be Tilbert. Tilbert, Germany. So that's Tilbert, Germany. Thank you. Okay, so again, apologies. I wish I could make this draw show a lot longer, but I am currently working, so we're going to speed on to the champions tier. Ooh. All right, let's give these a mix up. Okay, so the first runner going into the Jebediah's head be. I can open this up correctly. That would be very, very nice. I can see who it is already. It will be Duck Bob, Wales. So that's Duck Bob from Wales. The next runner going into the I remember what card that is. Red Blazer will be Quimbo, Australia. So that's Quimbo from Australia. The next runner going into Parchment will be Tim's. It will be Tim's US of A. So Tim's US of A / Poland. Get it right up there. Which means the last person going into Mr. Plowjacket, or sorry, the first person, should I say, is going to be Amber, US of A. So that's Amber, US of A. Lovely stuff. Cracking mug from it. Okay, so we move on to third seeds. Oh, it's starting to get interested now, isn't it? All right. So the first runner going into a group with Duck Bob or Jebediah's Head going to be a Vapo. A Vapo UK. Okay, cool. So a runner going to the Red Blazer alongside Quimbo will be it will be a Bamford, US of A. Bamford, US of A. That'll be a good race between Bamford and Quimby. So the next runner going into a group with Tim's and Parchment will be Critch, England. Critch, England. Tim's again in the group. You love to see it. Which means last person getting Mr. Plowjacket will be Neonic, Australia. Neonic, Australia. Okay, cool. All right, now it really heats up. Second seeds. I wonder who's going to get who. They go into the hat. Ooh, which is very, very interesting. Okay, so the first runner going into a group with Vapo and Duck Bob will be. Ooh, everyone's getting excited now. Okay, so the first runner will be the Green Bombers, Ireland. So it'll be Green Bombers from Ireland. Okay, so the next runner going into a group with Bamford and Quimby will be Derek, US of A. So that's Derek in the US of A. Starting to look like a very tough group that is. Okay, so the runner going into a group alongside Critch and Tim's will be hopefully not Potato because I played Potato last year, but we will have to wait and see. Let's have a look. Who's it going to be? It's Potato, Canada. Potato, Canada. And the last person going into a group with Neonic and Amber will be Kelvin Destroyer or Atomic Caleb. as Kelvin Destroyer or Atomic Asylum. Okay, now we've got Seed 1s. They go into the hat. Okay. So now it's really exciting. Who gets who? Okay, so the Seed 1 runner who will join Bulma's Vacuum and Duckbot. Very nice screen. Will be Bacon Man 12. So that's Bacon Man 12. That is a very, very tough group. Okay, and then the runner joining Derek and Bamford will be Gordo. Gordo, Australia. Okay, and then the runner joining Potato, Critch, and Tim's will be Homer of Steel, France. So that's Homer of Steel, France. Which means the last one, which, to be fair, Kelvin Destroyer is going to face and get his wish and play Kelvin. Kelvin. All right. So, yeah, some really insane groups there across the board. I'm personally looking forward to all of them. They're all going to be amazing. Yeah, wow, some definitely standout ties there. I wish I could stay and talk more in detail what potential matchups and stuff, but unfortunately, I do have to leave. If anyone wants to, yeah, Sharkcast to discuss the groups. But yeah, so thank you everybody for watching. Unfortunately, I do have to go. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you around and see you next time. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye.